Hey guys, Robbie here from CrossFit South Bend. I'm here today with Tara, one of our awesome members who has just completed a 90-day nutrition challenge. She's actually done the 90-day nutrition challenge a couple times with us before, and we're going to talk about her experience. So Tara, first of all, thank you so much for coming in and joining us today.
Thanks for having me.
So before you did our 90-day nutrition challenge, what did you think about this way of eating? Did it sound crazy? Did it sound undoable? Did it sound manageable? What did you think?
It did not sound manageable at all.
Okay.
So when I first started CrossFit, I mean, that was kind of a leap for me. But then after a couple of months, I wasn't getting the results that I wanted. And that's kind of when I talked to you and you said nutrition is such a big part of that. So I think you kind of put the bug in my ear, and but truly I never thought that was something that I could ever do. I just didn't think that it was possible because I'm on the road a lot for my job. It's just hard to have time to plan food, so it's just not something I ever thought that I was capable of.
Yeah. And once you actually did it, and you have some experience now, you've done it a couple times, once you went through it, what did it feel like afterwards? Do you feel like the benefits outweigh the drawbacks?
Well, I don't think that there were any drawbacks at all.
Okay.
For me, and I tell you this all the time, you probably get tired of hearing this, but
No,
it was
never.
life-altering, I mean, life-changing for me. So I've never felt as good as I felt, well, after the first whole 90 and then thereafter, the two that I've done since then. But I think it's important to note that there's always you always say there's a couple steps forward, a couple steps back, and I feel like that's how this journey's been for me. Definitely, but I feel amazing. It's changed my life. I don't eat gluten at all anymore. I've found that I'm fairly sensitive to it, and so I feel so much better. I have so much more energy. I don't know, I just don't want to say it's just been really life-altering. So.
Okay, good. And so, typically people sign up because they want to lose weight or, fit into a particular piece of clothing or lose inches. So that obviously happened with you, but you were talking a little bit about more energy. What other sorts of things did you notice that went beyond weight loss? Mood, cravings, energy, sleep. Any other things change for you?
Yeah, definitely. For somebody who is a sugar addict, definitely. In my whole life, I've always kind of struggled with that. It's bizarre because after you get through the first 30 days, you really just don't have cravings for sugar anymore. So you find that your body adapts, and even things I found even after the first 30 days or the first 90 days when I was reintroducing foods, if I ate something that was sweet, sometimes it was so sweet it was disgusting. I couldn't even stand to eat it. But so I don't know. It's just been, for me, it's been everything. Sleep. I've had so much more energy for my kids. It's helped with stress relief for me. And being type A, it's actually been a good process for me to kind of figure things out, and it's just been awesome.
Good. So you have a career, you have kids, you've got a family. How was it doing the whole 90 given all those different factors? Actually,
it was awesome because my philosophy was whatever I cook is what the family's going to eat. Mm-hmm. So my husband this last time decided to do it with me, and he is a big beer drinker also, so he cut out beer, which was kind of amazing. So it wasn't that hard at all. I mean, it requires a lot of planning. There's no doubt about that. You have to plan your meals in advance. But I think as long as you plan things out, you do your grocery shopping, be prepared for anything. Anything's possible. But like I said, my husband lost 14 pounds. My kids eat meals that they love that they would never have tried before.
Yeah.
So there's just so many options out there. I think you think that there's not, but there's so many resources. There's Pinterest. There's so many paleo sites that you can find to find recipes, and like I said, it just requires planning. So I don't think it was that difficult. I think once you go through it and you kind of figure things out, then it's not that difficult. So
awesome. And given all the different experience that you've had now eating this way, do you think this is something that you would recommend to people?
I would totally recommend it, and I know for me, like I said in the beginning, is that I didn't think I could do it. I think a lot of people probably will feel that they can't do it when you tell them that they're going to have to cut out sugar and grains and everything, because most people aren't used to eating that way. But it's so doable, and then you feel so much better eating whole, healthy, natural foods. So I think everybody should try it once, definitely.
Awesome. All right, guys. So I have to say, Tara has been one of my favorite members here at the gym. Her story is awesome. Pretty much every time she does the whole 90, her weight a year later is actually less than when she started the previous whole 90. So like when we did that second whole 90, I remember like, that's one of the hallmarks of a good program. It's not like you just fall off the end of a cliff. Once you finish, you actually are able to maintain that weight long term. You just kept making progress again and again. So thank you so much for coming out, Tara. All right, guys, thanks for tuning in. We'll see you next time.